Hi, friends. Linda Mitchell with Linda Mitchell Coaching and Healing. Happy new moon and welcome to the first new moon of the year. Today, January 11th, 2024. It's a very auspicious day. 111. It's definitely the sign of the angels as well. But I've been looking forward to this day, and I am really happy that you are here today with me. We're going to begin our journey through the 12 lunar cycles and zodiac signs of 2024, anchoring in the eternal universal qualities present in each archetype, each zodiac archetype, and setting intentions to bring forth more of those qualities into our own lives. Hopefully, you have about 15 minutes today of uninterrupted time and space that you can dedicate to beginning this series. Make sure you have a journal or a piece of paper. For the next new moon on February 8th, I will have the journal workbook, playbook, whatever you want to call it, available to you in advance. So my apologies for not getting that to you this time, but any piece of paper will be perfect. I have created that for you, and you will get that next time. So you can use that to follow along. This time, just write down your musings, your intentions, your thoughts, and ready, off we go. So, as I said, this is the first new moon of 2024, and it is a Capricorn new moon, meaning it's happening in the zodiac sign of Capricorn. So, we're going to start our journey with the Capricorn archetype as our guide. And the universal quality that we will be exploring and embodying on this first Capricorn lunar cycle is the quality of discipline. Okay, I know. For many people, this isn't the sexiest, most exciting place to start. And that word kind of creates some resistance. And I was even a little nervous to start this with the Capricorn discipline model. But the more I thought about it, the more it really did make sense and it felt really perfect. So, I just want to say, as Aristotle so astutely said, through self-discipline comes freedom. So, if you do have some resistance to the term discipline, I'd love to help you reframe it by breaking down what that word really means. The root of the word discipline is disciple. And contrary to the popular notion that disciple means follower, the true Latin root of this word is more similar to student. And so consider this for a minute. To be a student of something is to really devote yourself to learning something, to humble yourself at the feet of a teacher or a topic, and to really open yourself up to learning anything and everything you can about it, right? There must be an underlying resonance of love for that thing, that teacher, or that topic. You kind of got to love it so much that you become a disciple or a student of it. And from that love springs forth the discipline. You probably want to truly master a subject that you're devoted to, right? So for me, it's been energy healing work and healing body work. I became a devoted student to all forms of healing 2 decades ago now. And my study and my love for the subject continues today. So for the Capricorn lunar cycle, we will decide what it is that we love so much that we're willing to discipline ourselves out of that love. I'll give you a few examples of how this may look for you. Maybe you're ready to become a discipline of vitality and health because you love to spend as much time as you possibly can with your kids, your grandkids, your partner, right? And you want to be comfortable in your body for as long as possible. So you commit to becoming a disciple of the quality vitality, becoming a student of your body and what it truly means to experience health and freedom and vitality. Or maybe you're ready to become a disciple of peace so you can help bring about more of it in the world. Or maybe it's even more personal. Maybe you just want to become a disciple of peace so you can experience less stress and chaos in your daily life. I know I was there earlier. Well, I was going to say earlier this year, but it's January. So midway through the year last year, I was kind of tired of feeling like I was constantly being bullied by time, constantly playing beat the clock, always feeling overwhelmed and feeling like there was never enough time. I became devoted to the qualities of peace and balance and decided to cultivate more peace and balance in my life. So I started noticing people who seemed like they could almost accomplish more than seemed possible in a day, a week, or a lifetime, even. It was like somehow they could bend or stretch time in a way that I couldn't. So I started studying these people, learning how to sort of lasso time, so to speak. And I ended up implementing a discipline every night. I have a morning routine that I am devoted to, including my meditation. But then I began an evening routine that I came to call the peaceful golden hour. And that has literally changed every aspect of how I experience time on a day to day basis. And it has enabled a level of peace and balance and calm that I really can't ever remember having in my life. Well, maybe when I was a kid. But so another example, maybe you're ready to become a disciple of the quality of love. So you're willing to immerse yourself in learning what brings you true fulfillment, intimacy, and connection in your relationships with others, and maybe even with yourself too. Maybe you'd like to become a disciple of the quality of transformation, learning how to turn challenging experiences and situations and overwhelming emotions into things that bring out the best in you instead of the stress in you. Maybe you're ready to become a disciple of true prosperity. So it's time to learn how to become more disciplined around your finances or to create a discipline around learning a new skill or a mindset to help you cultivate more abundance in your life. Maybe you're ready to become a disciple of authentic expression, learning what it takes to show up authentically as possible, shedding the outdated ideas and limitations that are holding you back or have held you back from doing something or creating some sort of um, discipline in your life that you can actually practice showing up authentically, consistently. Or maybe you've gotten too serious lately, and it's time for you to become a disciple of joy, creating a discipline around your own pleasure and creative expression. Whatever it is, there's always a core discipline required to be a true disciple of something. Perhaps a discipline is a daily practice or study. Maybe it's daily meditation. Maybe it's physical activity, budgeting, or putting yourself out there to experience relationships with new people. Perhaps the discipline is in saying no to invitations all the time, or always being the one that volunteers to help when you really want to say no. Maybe it's saying no to habits or distractions that don't align with the vision of who you are ready to become. You want to experience certain qualities in your life and let that be your guiding force. You see, discipline turns from something you grudgingly do into a labor of love. That enables more tenacity and perseverance when things get tough, right? Then you begin taking a mindful moment with yourself and say, I got this. So let's now take a moment. I invite you to close your eyes, just connect to your breath. Just breathe in a few deep cleansing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Yeah, at whatever pace is true and right for you. Breathing deeply, relaxing your body. You're on the growing edge now. You are perfectly poised for the next phase of your own evolution. There is something that is in you that's wanting to emerge. There's a person you're becoming that may or may not look like the person you've been. Now, whether or not you are a Capricorn or have any Capricorn prominently placed in your chart doesn't matter. I would still like to invite you to embody the Capricorn archetype for the next few moments. So, keeping your eyes closed, staying connected to your breath, I am going to invite you to allow your imagination to flow and to go with me without judgment. The Capricorn symbol is that of a goat. So, right now, just allow yourself to imagine that you are one of those incredible mountain goats standing impossibly precariously perched at the side of a mountain that's jutting up from the sea. You can see the top of the mountain pretty clearly, but it feels out of reach. And the ocean cliffs are ominously underneath you. And there are steps that you need to take that will require meticulous placement and planning so that you don't plunge to your demise. Now, stay with me here as you invite the full symbol of the Capricorn to emerge. There you are on the mountainside, the goat trying to navigate and strategize the next move forward. But then you watch in amazement as what looks like a mermaid tail begins to replace the bottom half of your body. Whoa, what is that? Winding down the mountain suddenly and plunging into the sea, that mermaid tail begins to reach all the way down to the ocean floor, turning you from an incredible mountain goat into a mystical creature, part goat and part mermaid. The mountain goat aspect of you, relentlessly focused on the climb, stops at nothing to realize your dreams. That's the vision of your life, the reason you incarnated. And the mermaid part of you is connecting you to your divine source, the place where the universal qualities like joy and love and beauty exist, the place of eternal and limitless possibilities. Merging these two aspects of yourself together, the earthy, persevering goat and the mystical, beautiful, inspired mermaid. And from this place, tune into the source of your devotion. What quality or qualities are you so devoted to experiencing that you're willing to become a disciple of them, charging up that mountain with relentless pursuit? Is it freedom in your body? Is it authentic, pure expression? Is it joy or peace, prosperity or love or transformation? What is it for you? How will you create space for that discipline? Is it something you will devote yourself to daily, weekly, maybe monthly? In a recent new moon ceremony that I did, a member who's an author in our group shared that her discipline is to show up to the page every day. She is committed to experiencing the quality of authentic expression. And her discipline is showing up to the page. So her expression through writing can begin to flow. And some days it flows easily, and some days it doesn't. But she is committed to that. She consciously carves out space. So I'm inviting you to choose what it is that you are devoted to and to consciously carve out space for your discipline, just like you're making space for this monthly process. That's essential. So I invite you to write down your thoughts and reflections. Now, here are your journal prompts. The first one is, in 2024, I will become a disciple of these qualities. So, what qualities will you become a disciple of in 2024? In 2024, to become a student of these qualities, I will cultivate discipline in these ways. And just take a few minutes to jot down your answers, your intentions, and your thoughts. Don't edit yourself, just write whatever comes to mind first. Take a few minutes to write these two answers to these two questions. You are showing up for yourself. What a great way to start the year. And if you feel that I haven't given you enough time, please go back and continue on. So, okay, welcome back. How was that? I hope your orientation with the quality of discipline has been altered a bit, and you're tuning into the qualities you'd love to cultivate in your life this year. So I invite you to walk with this reframed understanding of discipline. Take it with you throughout the day, take it with you into your dream time, take it with you all week, and indeed all month long. And you may want to think about where you resist discipline, because we all kind of do resist discipline to a point. And where do you happily apply discipline? Those are two important questions. It is my hope that your desire to experience more peace and purpose and fulfillment and intentionality in 2024 will help you to have the discipline to show up for yourself all 12 months as we follow the cycles of each new moon. And remember, the next new moon is on February 8th, and we will be venturing into the land of Aquarius and focusing on the Aquarian qualities that you're ready to experience in your life. In the meantime, take care, and I cannot wait to be with you again next month. Blessings.